Welcome to video number 2 for the setup of the Medtrain Series horizontal membrane press. The press comes with a Euro-style connector and a pigtail that's about 15 to 20 feet long. And at the end, I installed a NEMA L1520 three-phase with ground cap. So this is what you need, a cap and a plug for three-phase and a ground, so it's an L1520 is the NEMA number. I'm going to plug this in. Sorry for the one-handed operation here. So, turning the press on, you notice that nothing's lit up except for the starts program. It's on the automatic mode, and I'm going to switch it over to the manual mode. And when I push the press in, push the button in I should say, the display comes up and shows you that it's on program 8 right now. And to start the program, because we don't know what position the door's in, what you will do is hold enter for about 3 seconds to the press. Oops, I'm sorry, you hold the switch voltage start program. There. So right now the drum is perfectly down and it's going to start the program. Now for manual mode, switching it over to manual, you can turn the light back on. It says manual operation up here, and if I go to the left or go to the right, to operate it. And then of course vacuum, or pressure. Watch the gauge here. So it starts to move, turn it off. In the automatic mode, this will be automatic. You won't have to touch these gauges there. But one thing you notice is the press is very quiet. It's a really nicely made press, very well balanced. And we used it for the first time this year for Sauvignon Blanc. And again, we soaked it on the skins for 24 hours. We had about 4 tons of grapes. We put all 4 tons into this press, this 1,400 liter press. Obviously we had a lot of free run. And then we started with the number 8 cycle. Walked away from the press, had lunch, came back, and the pressing was done. We offloaded the press and all the skins were dry. There was no bitterness to the juice coming out of the press or anything like that. It's just very soft pressure. So the way this is set up, like in program 8, is it starts the press cycle, goes to 2/10 of a bar, goes to 2/10 of a bar again as it holds it for about a minute. Then it rotates right, and then it rotates left, and then it goes to the next pressure. 3/10 of a bar, and then 4/10, and then 6/10, and 8/10, and then 1 bar, if I remember correctly. And 1.5 bar is the maximum pressure for this press. But anyway, once it got through all the cycles, the pumice was so dry that I don't think you could squeeze an ounce out of the whole 4 tons. It was just phenomenal. Easy to clean. What I have over here, it was what I made, is I bought a inexpensive barrel washer spray nozzle, rotating spray nozzle, hooked it up to a piece of PVC and ran it to my hot water, and I have about 40 pounds of pressure here. And I ran this through, once I offloaded all the pumice, I just ran it through the port right here, in and out, and did a preliminary clean of the press. And then once that was done, then I kind of went in there, took the filter screens out, cleaned those up, and then just kind of hosed down the press. I recommend for sterilizing the press or sanitizing the press, I should say, on in the initial use and thereafter, I would just use a weak solution of Star San and warm water, not too hot, about 140-degree water is adequate, and that will clean any processing oils or anything out of the press that from the factory, or any dirt that accumulated during transit. So with that, I hope you great vintage, and we'll talk to you later.